Hi everyone, welcome back to my next quote to guide your life by. Today we're going to talk about risk, about living your life, about not putting off living until tomorrow because you never know what's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come. You could die tomorrow morning, you die tonight. So don't put off living. The biggest risk you can take is putting off living tomorrow instead of today. That's a huge risk. This quote today about how to live and take some risks and find adventure in your life is from T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot said, "Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go." So, most of us live in kind of a fear of getting out of our comfort zone, and so we stay where it's comfortable. We eliminate as much risk and discomfort as we can, and we stay in this little rut of our comfort zone, thinking this is okay, I'm okay, this is fine, no risk, no chances, no danger, I'm good right here. And you'll never find out what your life could be that way. Only one who risks getting out of his comfort zone, only someone who risks going too far can possibly find out how far you can go. How much better could your life be than it is now? Well, unless you're willing to risk it being worse before it gets better, or risk going too far, can you find out how far you can go? This is kind of like finding out how far you can go before your van gets stuck. And this is something I really kind of deal with. If I go through this gully, will I high center and be stuck? If I try to go through this muddy road, will I get stuck in this mud? The only way to know is to take a chance. If I take a chance on can I go through this gully, then I find out, oh yeah, I can go through that gully. And then the next time I come to a gully like that one, I think, oh, this is nothing. I've been through a lot worse than this. Only by pushing up against the limits, only by pushing up against some danger and some risk and some discomfort, maybe I will get stuck. Maybe I will get high-centered in this gully. Maybe I'll have to walk out and find someone to come back in and snatch me out. Maybe I'll have to hook up a winch. Maybe I'll have to hook up a come-along. Maybe I'll have to dig myself out of this hole. That's risk. That's discomfort. But if you want to find out how far you can go and be all that you could be, it sounds like a slogan for the Army, but it's true. You will never find out what you can be until you push it, until you push against the comfort zone, until you do everything in your power to climb out of your rut, the grave. What's the difference between a rut and a grave? Only the size. A grave is forever, and your rut seems like it's going to be forever too, but it doesn't have to be. You can push and climb and get out of that rut and find out how far you can really go. I think T.S. Eliot was very wise. Only those who risk going too far can find out how far they want to go. They can possibly go. Do you want to know how far you can go in this life? How happy you can be? How full of joy and life and treasure your life can be? You'll never find out until you risk going too far. All right, how much are you willing to risk? Are you willing to risk anything? Are you willing to push the envelope at all? I hope you are. And I'm not talking about going crazy. I'm talking about buying a minivan and taking a trip. Is that going too far? You'll know if you do that. And you buy a minivan, you throw a cot, you put the seats down, you throw a cot in there, and you take a week and you go traveling. Then you'll know you can do that. Or maybe you can't. Maybe that was too far. Maybe that was too much risk. I don't know. You don't know either. There's only one way to find out, and that's to go. And my friends, take a little chance and just start out with a little chance and go. And then you find out that's easy. I can do that. Then you take a little bigger chance and you go, oh, that was not so bad. I can do that. And then day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, You expand the horizons of what you can do, of who you can be, of how happy you can be, of where you can go. Only those who risk going too far can find out how far they can go. How far can you go? I hope you'll find out. And again, find your own balance, what works for you. Doesn't have to be enormous leaps. It can be one small step at a time. That's perfectly fine. Okay, folks, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you on the next quote to guide your life by. See you then.